Hello, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to another podcast. Today's episode is titled The Top 10 Reasons Pinellas County Schools is Full of Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Reason number 10. The fact that what the district tells PCTA leadership and what principals tell teachers are usually completely different messages. For example, non-negotiables for lesson plans that do not exist in contract language, or requiring teachers to sign agreements that impact their working conditions despite the fact that PCTA is the sole bargaining agent, or pretending to value seniority while allowing principals to hire brand new teachers instead of the most senior, most qualified candidate, and having current employees compete with applicants from outside the district during the transfer cycle. Reason number 9 that the district is full of sugar honey iced tea. The fact that Pinellas County Schools pretended to be on the side of parents and educators as we protest in Tallahassee about toxic testing, while they continue to push principals to insist on bi-weekly assessments for our students, even our kindergarten students. Reason number 8, the fact that it is okay to mark a teacher down for teaching with insufficient rigor while only requiring middle school students to have 1D out of 4 marking quarters to pass a class. In what world are we preparing our kids to live in where 3 F's and a D makes the grade? The fact that when teachers lost their shortened Wednesday planning time and took on extra period of instruction per day, a task force was assembled to look into ways of returning planning to teachers, when in reality they never intended to give any planning back to teachers, never planned to lighten the student load for teachers. In fact, they have gone to great lengths to steal uninterrupted planning and add to a teacher's workload. Some people may think those are strong words, but I think the facts speak for themselves. Reason number 6 that the district is full of sugar honey iced tea. The fact that Pinellas County Schools has so little faith in the professionalism of their workforce, that they go against the almighty Marzano's teachings and insist that the principal is the person that makes the decision on what a teacher will choose to improve on through a deliberate practice plan. Certainly a teacher can add a second goal for themselves, but you can also have a second tooth pulled when you go to the dentist to have a bad tooth extracted. But is it worth the work and the pain? Reason number 5, the district is full of sugar honey iced tea. The fact that so many schools are reporting that discipline is under control because of the reduction of referrals. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the term, a referral is a document that teachers used to use in their schools to document a student's behavior and send the student to the office to deal with that behavior. These documents are extinct in many schools, as administrators have hidden them so well that they even have forgotten where they placed them. Some schools have taken to only writing referrals on even days, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8:15, or 1 p.m. and 1:09 p.m., and only if the infraction takes place on a rainy day, or if the humidity that day is above 70%. And of course, never during a day of the week that starts with the letter T, or the day before or after a holiday break. Reason number 4 is the fact that the mission of Pinellas County Schools is 100% student success, but there is no such commitment to ensuring that 100% of their teachers will be successful. Reason number 3 that the district is full of sugar honey iced tea is the fact that words like retaliation, fear, intimidation, and retribution are reported to PCTA to describe the climate of schools. Make no mistake, the fear comes from the admin building, and our school administrators are not immune to it. They are on annual contract and they fear for their jobs as much as our teachers do. But they are our leaders, and as such, they need to shield their staff from such harmful bull sugar honey iced tea. And I thank those principals that are proven leaders and do just that. But for every 2 or 3 good leaders, we have a poor leader that feels intimidation is their tool of choice. Reason number 2, the fact that Pinellas County Schools acts like they are in the driver's seat in bargaining. There is a serious teacher shortage in our state. The district acts like they never heard of the law of supply and demand. They feel that they can just hire less teachers and add more students to the workload of the teachers they already have. And of course, we should all be grateful to get any kind of raise that we paid for ourselves by accepting more work. How much more full of sugar honey iced tea can they get? Reason number one, we have had a lot of good people at the admin building, doing the best that they can every day. The problem is that many know what side of their bread is buttered on, and they will never stand against authority. I've been around long enough and I'm able to read people well enough to know when I am talking to a district level administrator and when the words coming out of that person's mouth belong to someone else. They do what they have to do, but many times they are choking on what they are forced to do and say. Our superintendent is a good man. He has a great vision, but like a quarterback who's looking for an open receiver in the end zone, he's missing the routes of those close to him and what they're running. Dr. Grego must come down from Mount Olympus and walk among us mortals if he wants to know what is truly happening in our schools. And like any person of power, he needs to make sure those around him are following his vision and implementing it the way he wants it implemented. Because when people are unhappy, they blame the leader, not the minions. The communication gap between the superintendent and the classroom educator is a huge gulf, and the problem in this district lies somewhere between the very top and ground zero. Perhaps instead of trying to flush out bad teachers by throwing way too much work on their plates for even the best of us to handle, the superintendent should investigate why there is so much miscommunication between the district's intent and the principal's directives, which I would guess are rarely in writing. There is hope for Pinellas County Schools, so I am asking you all to hang in there, hang tough, and ride out this storm. A change is coming to Tallahassee, and I am hopeful the pendulum will swing back to sanity as it relates to public school funding. When that happens, we will have some leverage and should be able to find some common ground to work with our district. Right now, however, we are in bargaining, and the district likes to think they have us over a barrel. What they fail to understand is that we're not afraid to lose. We have vowed to continue to fight the good fight, even if we look into that crystal ball and it says we are going to lose. As far as we are concerned, we either walk away with better working conditions that keep us mentally healthy and capable of delivering what our kids need, or Pinellas County Schools can explain to parents why so many qualified teachers are leaving their kids to be educated by subs. And I would bet that those parents can smell sugar honey iced tea just as well as we can. Till next time, in solidarity, I'll talk to you soon.